This is
And if
something
you're on a
online.
computer, you can use your phone
It says to help maintain a healthy
just in
relationship.
case power gets disconnected.
So
You
I
gotta
didn't know
go.
what this was.
Wi-Fi cuts out
Let
something.
me
It's always
mute
smart
this.
to have some kind of patience.
Okay. So
No
this is a
credit
group.
card required. It is
Recover your
free.
happiness and self-confidence,
It's
Texas.
a little easier than
I can't disconnect it. I
if you
closed the
haven't.
Zoom and can't leave
Don't
it.
recommend
This
it.
is like the prank calls.
It's
I
not
don't want to show all my information on here.
I'll give you my story just really quickly. Okay, I found myself in one of these for the first time in my mid-20s. I'd never been in one before. I've never been in something like that. There was a lot of drama, multiple large lies. It was very stressful. Throughout the time, I was depressed, anxious. I saw negative.
Oh, it let me close it. It's not. It doesn't stop recording. It's glitching. Well, the problem, these meetings were bizarre, and I have it recorded somewhere how at first it was just one party. It was one party because this is what I like, groups and being involved, but I can't even online. So nonetheless, at first, I showed people it was just one party and all these different groups. At first, it wasn't an option. Then I discovered options, but it was one party and all these groups that were bizarre. They were starting arguments in the group, would ignore me, tell me I'm sharing too long, and I barely got a chance to share. Some locations even disconnected. It's really torment and abuse. Okay, but I have to prove that it's happening. So now, these groups are bizarre. So this group, it says that it's healthy living. It's Scientology. I didn't know it was the same group, but all of them are bizarre. Like the dating sites are bizarre and weird. The dating on meetups. Like if I say that I'm going, I try to do actual locations because online it's bizarre. And then they want to charge you astronomical fees to exclude me from actually being on the meetup. So since the narcissistic group was that I got locked out of, it's all weird. And I think the government locked me out of that group because the woman said she was going to help me. And then I'll put that in the descriptions, the prank call, as well as how I got locked out of the group. So the reason why I'm saying this is that what quality of life would this be if all my relationships are controlled, online experiences, and I can't order food in peace? But this is in the United States of America. So anyone willing to do law enforcement, I don't know if this is a legit what's happening, but I'm not quite certain on why they would con people into believing that it's actually information on relationships when it's actually Scientology. And I didn't know what was happening, and I listened to this already. It was it wasn't anything that was constructive. I can understand, if it was Scientology and it was actually giving you relationship advice, but it was promoting the church. It had no information on relationship advice, so this time I just hung up. I didn't know what it was. Nonetheless, that's what happened today. I was excited. It's the holiday, and my family don't contact me. And there was a pattern in the past that we always contacted each other on holidays. My mother and father are deceased, and we would, that's a tradition, but the government won't let them do it. And the government is demanding. I'm not saying that we are a perfect family, but the government is demanding that these people be dishonest and conceal their crimes and slander me and try to keep their lives straight, so the government don't have accountability. And I don't appreciate that. Trying. I'm not saying that I was perfect, but trying to enlist keep my kids with integrity, trying to teach them about integrity and honesty, and the government is demanding that they become liars to cover their crimes. And the government is demanding that my family be unethical and be pathological liars to conceal their crimes. And I don't know what exactly they're doing to pull it off, but I know that a lot of times that my family have been in terror and in tears with whatever the government is demanding them to do. Okay, so that didn't work out very well. I guess I'll read. Isolation should be something a norm for me. It's been enforced upon me. Okay, well, that was the fun where I left it.